everybody, I'm Lisa Ouellet, and I'm here to do your May 2017 Psychic Angel card readings. This month, I am going to be using Doreen Virtue's Archangel Michael deck for the month of May, and I'm going to ask ahead of time for the messages to be for your highest and best. I'm going to pull 3 cards for every sign, like I always do. For the month of May, since that is for Taurus and Gemini, I'm going to pull 4 cards for those signs. And as always, I suggest you watch your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, because if your sun sign specifically doesn't make complete sense to you, maybe your moon sign and your rising sign will resonate more with you. These are general readings, so just keep that in mind. If the information does not resonate 100% with you, you may need a personal one-on-one reading with me, and you could reach me through my website. The information is at the bottom of my screen, lisawillette.com, and I do offer half-hour and hour telephone and Skype sessions, no matter where you are, so we can connect that way. I'm going to be talking about the energies of the full moon, which is going to be on May 10th, and the new moon, which will be on May 25th this month. So that might come into play with the cards for you. And as always, just whatever comes up, I'm going to ask for the messages in general for your highest and best. So I'll pass that along. My cat is hanging around here. He's pretty vocal today, so you might hear him throughout these videos. Apologize, I don't know what's going on with him. Could be an energetic thing. We do have 4 planets right now. Well, in the month of May, Mercury will be going direct on May 3rd, so that will be by the time this video starts. See, he's already starting. But we do have, I believe, Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn are still in retrograde. So energetically, things can kind of go kind of crazy sometimes. So that affects people as well as animals. So we're just gonna have to bear with him. Sorry about that. He's very vocal. So he'll be putting his 2 cents in throughout the videos. So that being said, we're gonna start from you can watch whatever your sign is, Aries through Pisces. So here we go. Here's your sign. Aries, the 3 cards that I pulled for you today are self-respect, be gentle with yourself, and the situation is already resolved. There's a little bit of a glare, so I'm not sure if you can see. So these are your cards. So the basic theme for you here today, Aries, is that there's been something that you've been struggling with. This could be, again, general readings. I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's a work-related issue or a career-related issue, something that's affecting your income. So you could be struggling with a situation that affects your personal life, but is stemming from something career-related or work-related, or how your money is generated through either a hobby, through either a career. But what I'm being shown is that the personal life and the work life are being kind of co-affected by this situation, but I'm being shown that it stems from something work related or something started with your income, with your career. But they're telling me that in heaven, in spirit, your angels and your guides are already working behind the scenes. There's a plan in motion, because you've been asking for some assistance with this. You've been asking for some help. You've been struggling with this internally. You've been, they're showing me you've been asking your friends and your family for guidance and assistance. You've been asking spirit for help to come in and resolve the situation for you, for your highest and best. And I'm being shown that your prayers are being answered. With this card, the situation is already resolved, is telling me that behind the scenes, you've given your cares and worries to a higher power, and now it's time for you to just relax a little bit. That doesn't mean that it's going to be resolved in the month of May 100%, but I do see what they're showing me is that you're going to see some resolution. You're going to see some start of improvement. So either the job itself, the situation is going to change in a way that benefits you, or more income is going to start to flow your way, which is going to give you relief, which is going to affect your family life in a positive way. You'll be able to spend more time with the people you love, or you'll be able to pay your bills, or you'll be able to just kind of take a deep sigh of relief and just be like, okay, I have some less stress going on in my life, basically, is what they're showing me. But they want you to know that this is due to not just, it's just not like all of a sudden this just fixed itself. It's because you've been asking, and you've been doing the internal work, and you've been doing the hard um I guess they're saying the internal struggle. So you've been doing what they've been asking you to do, and they're rewarding you on the other side by you asked and you didn't just focus on it. You asked and then you let it go. You asked for a higher power to come in. You asked your angels, you asked your guides, you asked your deceased loved ones in spirit. Kind of help me with this. I'm really struggling. I've done everything physically and mentally and emotionally that I can in this realm, and now I need some assistance. And so they're saying you did that and then you let go. It wasn't like you attached yourself to the outcome and you're like, okay, thinking about it every single day and asking every single day. You've asked and then you let go and you let the spirit world take effect here. And that's what's happening behind the scenes now in the month of May. They're rewarding you, they're taking over, they're letting you know you're going to see some improvement and some resolution in this, and that's because you have not attached yourself to the outcome of this. You have let them work it out in their own way. I'm showing by the new moon, which will be on the 25th, you will see large improvements by that, okay? So again, on the full moon on the 10th, let it go again, let it go some more, write down some ways that you want to release the situation completely, entirely from your mind, your vocabulary, let it go, write it down, burn it, and then just again, wait until the new moon on the 10th, on the 25th, and they're showing me that there'll be some improvement. They want you to be gentle with yourself. That's a good message here for you, though, okay? So if things aren't going as fast as you would like them to go, if they're not showing intensity improvement that quickly, Spirit is saying, okay, you know, maybe you hung in there a little bit longer than you should have. Maybe people were telling you, oh my God, you're crazy, walk away, do whatever. They're showing me just be gentle with yourself. Don't beat yourself up because you stayed in there longer than you should have, or don't beat yourself up because you didn't make the right choice initially when this all started. Whether it's a relationship that you're in and that you couldn't walk away from, or that spirit was just kind of guiding you with, they're showing me that everything that you experienced was for a purpose, for a reason, and you are meant to have this experience. So now just be gentle with yourself and know that every experience you have is teaching you a lesson and there's learning involved. So don't beat yourself up and say, oh my God, I'm crazy. I stayed in this way too long. People are telling me to back out, or I was being shown to change jobs, or I was being shown to increase my income in different ways and I didn't listen. Again, I'm being shown that you followed your inner compass, Aries, and you did the right thing. So just let it go, be gentle with yourself, know that everybody makes mistakes, and I'm not saying that this was a mistake for you. It was a learning experience that you needed to go through, is what I'm being shown. So just try not to like beat yourself up about it, okay? They're just saying you can call on Archangel Michael too and ask Archangel Michael to allow you to have more compassion flow through you. You have compassion for other people, but sometimes you don't have enough for yourself. So they're just saying, Spirit is saying, ask for yourself to have more compassion, to allow compassion to flow through you for your highest and best too. And that'll help you. You are going to see improvement. And once the improvement starts, or once the resolution or the beginning of this issue starts to fall into place and you start to feel a little bit better with it, they're saying that's when you're going to start to feel like, okay, I wasn't completely crazy. And then you have the self-respect card again, which kind of goes hand in hand, in my opinion, with the be gentle with yourself. Just have, if somebody is not treating you well in a personal relationship, if somebody's not treating you well in a business negotiation, in a work situation, regardless of what this is for you, they're telling me to share with you that you need to just stand up for yourself, okay? Just don't let other people take advantage of you. And I'm not saying that you are, but if you feel like that's what's happening, you can be assertive without being aggressive. You don't need to come at somebody with claws open or yelling and verbalization and screaming. It doesn't have to be a screaming match, doesn't have to be a fist fight, doesn't have to be anything like that. They're just saying be assertive and state your needs and say, this is what I'm worth, this is where I'm going, this is what I expect, and I expect you to treat me the same way that I'm treating you. I expect you to honor my opinions, I expect you to honor my needs, and this is what I need in this relationship, this is what I need in this job, this is what I need in this situation. So again, having self-respect for yourself and standing up for yourself. If nothing else, if you don't see resolution from it, if nothing else, it's empowering to yourself. It's helping you to stand up clear for your needs, your wants, your desires. And again, that's important for you in the month of May. So again, I'm showing that the end of the month, they're showing me socialization and parties, and again, you're going to feel happy and joyful and more freer by the end of the month. So again, if you celebrate Memorial Day and there's socialization events going on, if you're going to be getting together with friends, family, partying, they're telling me that the burden is feels like the majority of the burden that you've been experiencing feels like it's going to be have been lifted from that point, and you're going to have a more freeing environment going on around you. So you're going to be able to experience happiness and joy more than the stress feeling that you've been experiencing lately. They're just showing me, and the stress I'm being shown is starting to, it's emotional stress, it's mental stress, but it's starting to take its course on your physical body, okay? So you want to really find ways to relieve that stress, relieve that outlet of the stress situation, whatever, from whatever is causing it. You want to find a physical outlet. You want to go for walks, you want to start taking aerobics courses or exercising, you want to kickbox, you want to do some sort of physical outlet, go dancing, whatever it is, but they need you to physically get rid of the stress in your body, because it is starting to affect you on a physical level where you're going to start to have you could actually start to have health conditions manifest from not relieving the stress in your body that's happening on from the mental or emotional things going on within you. So it's going to be important to relieve the stress for the month of May. Okay. So find a way to physically relieve it. Find a way to, something that you like to do, because a lot of Aries don't enjoy certain things, and you have your specific likes and dislikes. So find something that resonates with you and do that. Okay. It doesn't have to be the natural, everything, what everybody else is doing. If you like to kickbox, go kickboxing, join a class. If you want to just, whatever it is, some sort of physical outlet, but just release your stress that way. And that's going to be important for you. So I hope you have an amazing month. It looks like you have a lot to look forward to, and enjoy the month of May, Aries.